So peaceful at 6 a.m. Actually, it's 6:30 right now. Little virtual tour of my town. Love the morning sounds, the insects, the birds. Just the feeling that you're waking up with the earth. I used to sleep till 4, 5 at night, stay up all night. Those are the days I had off. I've had to work, but I usually chose evening jobs. Now I'm a shoe fitter, and we have back to school, and we do a lot of school shoes in Philadelphia. So today's going to be crazy. So peaceful. Love the summer now. I used to hate it when I was super fat. River's 2 blocks that way. I kind of do a big loop, like a long track lap. I walk from my house to, I call the track lap. And I do 2 long laps. And I walk through the harbor back to my house, which always gives me a 5K, about a 1-hour experience, and about 7,500 steps, depending on my pace and stride. It's very important to get out walking every day, even if it's, a little bit of walking if you're just getting started. Movement is key, and I had no discipline and consistency in my life, so this channel is going to help me with that. And anybody else who needs help with that, I'm hoping I can walk with you. Maybe you can take me along with you every morning. and know you're not alone. Somebody else is grinding too. It's all about the grind. And it's a lifestyle now. It isn't just a 10-week diet, it's a lifestyle. When you were told you wouldn't live for another 10 years, it can be pretty humbling. So, and I'm sure people are going to talk about it, but yes, I have some missing teeth. That was from obesity too, and a genetic soft teeth thing that I've heard from my dentist. That's the last thing I'm going to try to correct. That's going to take some money, and I don't have any insurance. I'm a week-to-week person trying to dig himself out of a hole. So, but like I say, one step at a time. 'Squirrel. Two blocks from my left turn to head towards the river. That ought to look very pretty this morning. We almost have bought that house at one time when I was a kid. My mom and dad almost moved to that yellow house right there. We moved somewhere else across the train tracks, a couple miles down that street. Now it's time to head to the river. Approaching the river. I went to high school. The guy lives in that house. We had some parties there. I don't think the family lives there anymore, though. Like, I graduated high school in 1991. And we have some low tide. Ooh, there's mist on it. I don't know if you can tell. I believe those are sirens from Philly. Here we are, down the river. So I head all the way to the end, make a left, go 2 blocks, and I follow the same street back here for a second lap. I was on my second lap on the short. I did the Lost Music and Beautiful, titled Beautiful, on the shorts. I like that one because it was a really pretty short. If you haven't seen it, go to my shorts and check it out. I labeled it Beautiful. Very low tide today. Sun comes up behind me when I'm walking this way. Anybody watching, thank you for watching me and being with me when I walk. I'm walking pretty much alone. I still kind of am, but if people watch, I guess in weird ways, some people are with me. A lot of private property here. Some of these very old and newer homes. How you doing? A lot of people like to use this path to walk or run. Now it's getting brighter. I think a motorcycle's coming behind me. I just have a guess. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a scooter. Ah, a Harley. Not a scooter at all. I was kind of kidding. I knew it was a Harley. You could tell. Low tide. There's all the yachts. You know, that's called the yacht club. There's no yachts. They're just sailboats. I said yachts, didn't I? I'm still waking up. Well, the sun is coming up. I feel it on my calves. Retirement community. That's a place I'm doing all this walking so I can stay out of as long as possible. No offense to the people there, sorry. But I'm not trying to get there way too early. There's the bridge I walked over again. See it a little differently in the morning. We have very low tide. Hopefully this car won't hit me. That would be a bummer. Good morning. These are some old houses. I'm venturing to say 1800s. Now this is the actual 5th day I've gotten up at 6 to 7 o'clock in the morning and started my walks. I'm going for a 90-day challenge and then the rest of my life. I've always been a sleeping kind of guy, as I said. Even took a long time to switch my circadian rhythm from being up all night. That's a hard thing to do. So people who sleep in too much, the older you get, the harder it is to reverse it. It took me 1.5 years, no joke. This is the first week I'm successfully sleeping around 10, 11, getting up 6, 7. And the walks in the morning is what prompted this whole idea. It opens your brain up. When I did my 50,000 foot step challenge, around 40,000 steps, I hit a euphoria I couldn't explain to anybody. It's a high that was better than any drug or anything I ever did back in the day. Back in college and all that, having fun. But then I also felt like something just clicked in my mind. My mind kind of opened up because it was pretty painful getting near them 50,000 steps in one day. It's 22 to 23 miles. Which I'm very proud that I made that. Next month, every month I'm going to add 10,000 to it so I can do the 100,000 step challenge. So next month I'll be doing the 60,000 step challenge, and of course I'll be documenting that and bringing it to you guys. Hopefully I'll have a walking shorts fan base then, even if it's 10 or even if it's 2, doesn't matter. Anybody that enjoys doing this and then maybe gets motivated to start walking themselves would be fine with me. But every month I'm going to have the challenge and I'm going to document it. I believe the 60,000 step challenge I can do. I've been averaging actually 30 in the last 14 days. So I'm usually getting around 28, 29, 30 a day lately. Which last year I averaged probably 10, lucky to get 20 sometimes. But I was very, very motivated and pumped last year. This year I'm a little more laid back, but still motivated. So this is gonna be my second long video. Just to show everybody the actual 5K I go through every day, twice a day. At least until I'm done the 100 step challenge. There is a big thing I'm going to announce. That'll be probably more in the winter time. Not going to announce it now, because if I can't pull through with it, I don't want to say it yet. You never know, an injury can happen, life can happen. But I'm planning something really big. It's going to be a long stream, that's all I can say. And we'll get to that when I'm ready to announce it. And hopefully I'll be having some people with me, at least on the internet, to be there with me while I go through a sort of a crucible. So, never got to go through a crucible in my life. I wanted to be in the service, but I got rejected from one medical thing right when I was about to swear in 1991 after high school. My life never really manifested since then. So, I'm a late bloomer. I'm almost done to go around to where I do my second lap around the river. So I'm gonna put this down now so I can worry about doing a really good pace. And I'm worried about that guy on the bench there every morning. He seems to be sleeping there. And in this age, there's more and more homeless, even in towns like this. And I was almost there. A couple weeks ago, I was about to be homeless, but I found a way. And I'm working 7 days a week just to keep my place. I'm literally working 7 days a week. So I'm heading back towards the street where I walked by earlier. And I will be signing off or pausing this until I'm near the end, and I'll see you guys then. Okay, part 2 of the shorts, which I'm taking from my bigger video here. I am just about halfway done, heading home. It is 7:15. Should be home in a half hour. And I'll hit you guys up there. Keep stepping. Alright, approaching my street. And my first hour of the day done. Took a little more than an hour, so with the filming and all, I slowed down. So I had to do an altered route to make it here so I can be on time for the guy picking me up for work. Because like I said, work is keeping me with a roof over my head, and I'm working 7 days a week just to do that and catch up what I missed when my car broke down and I lost my second job. I almost was evicted, but I got through it, and I'm just gonna keep getting through it. Like I said, one step at a time, a day at a time. There's my street. Now you guys have seen my evening and morning walks. I'll probably just do shorts to show when I get up and get out. Halfway done. And when I get back, every time I do it. And I have a lot of footage from nature parks that I'll make into some videos. I'm going to find some cool places to walk in the future. So for some, different backgrounds and places. I want to head to the Jersey Shore for a day, the Pine Barrens. So stay tuned, there'll be things coming. But mostly it's just me walking. And walk with me. Watch the video while you're walking. Or put it on your headset and listen to the peaceful sounds I have in my annoying commentary here that I'm not used to doing. So here we go. Turning the corner of my house. Almost done, guys, gals, in between, whatever. Here we are. Okay, I'm home. Here's my broke down car, my Kia Sorento. All right, everybody, you have a good day. See you in the evening. Walk on. Peace out.